Okay, so here we are back with some more WWN here with WWN Live 8. Now, we do have a couple issues here, but before I get onto them, I will set the arena. So, actually, you know what, we'll just go with the Alumni Gymnasium. That will ensure us getting a sort of crowd in front of a pretty decent amount of people. So, we have a couple issues here. First of all, our champion. This is the biggest issue. Adam Cole, he has done well as his time here in the company so far, is injured. 11 months, 1 week, broken jaw. He will not be back for almost a year. So that is another champion injured. So now he needs to fake. Oh shit. That reminds me. Yep. A title change. WWM1. There we go. Oh. Okay. Good. Also, we actually need to add in a couple of names here. This will become apparent soon enough. Off screen and off screen. Save. Okay, so this is annoying because he is out for 12 months now. He was the person I was going to build this company around, and now we kind of hit a snag in that. And I could give the title to Ricochet, but as Wrestle 1 champion, I'm kind of wanting him to hold on to that title for a bit. But now that puts me into a position where I have to vacate that title, and that's fine. We'll walk around it. But also, Hiromu Takahashi. Hiromu, I can never pronounce first names. Takahashi. First names of Japanese wrestlers. Takahashi is also injured. He will not be for as long though. He will be for 18 days. So I need to reposition myself in the chair, so you're going to hear it squeak a wee bit. I can live with that. I have a good way around that as well. I have a storyline set up for that, so that's fine. I'm happy enough with that. We will move on from that, and that's fine. But with the Adam Cole thing, that kind of annoys me. Now we are on YouTube, free to air. We will be doing the next show. The next show will be pay-per-view, and really this is to build up hype towards that show. Kind of idea. But with what happened at the minute, with Adam Cole being out, that's kind of put a snag in those plans. So this won't be the best of shows, and it was kind of rushed, put together. But anyway, let's go ahead and run the show regardless. I think it's going to be a decent enough show. So we open up here with Adam Cole and Paul Heyman in the ring. Adam Cole announces that Paul Heyman announces for Adam Cole that he will be vacating the title due to a broken jaw. And it's an 70-minute segment, very good to open up the show. But then Paul Heyman says that leaves us in a position with no world champion. So tonight, the Cody Rhodes and Rob Van Dam match will not only be a rematch for Cody Rhodes to try and get a win over Rob Van Dam, and for Rob Van Dam to get his revenge of Cody Rhodes for attacking him last week, but it will also be for the championship. It will also be for the WWN World Heavyweight Championship, and yeah, that's really it. That's all that really was said there. Will Ospreay versus Rory Gulak here now. and about that I had decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. It's Will Ospreay goes over here against Roy Gulak in 15 minutes 54 seconds by pinfall with a 630 splash. Will Ospreay makes defense number 1 of his Wrestle 1 Cruiserweight Championship. Quite a long match actually. Should have made it shorter, but whatever. 52 in performance for Will Ospreay and a 20 for Roy Gulak. I'm happy enough with that. That was of course one of the Alliance Championships. Okay. So here we have an angle with Sami Callihan and Takahashi. Sami Callihan Takahashi is backstage, and Sami Callihan out of nowhere attacks him and beats him down, and injures him. And now their scheduled match will not be able to take place tonight because of that. So we move on from that. Tessa Blanchard goes up against Amber Gallows and Maria, and in a power match, Tessa Blanchard defeats Amber Gallows and Maria in 11 minutes 7 seconds when Tessa Blanchard defeats Maria by submission. But Tessa carries this match in terms of in-ring performance with a 44-minute in-ring performance rating there, 24 for Amber Gallows and a 30 for Maria. Maria is improving in technical skills, that is good to see. So now this was a number 1 contenders match for Lufistu's championship. For Lufistu's women's championship. So that's what we will do. Lufistu will go up against Tessa Blanchard, and that will be for the women's championship. 37-minute match overall, not bad, in front of a sellout crowd. Then we see Ricochet go up against Colt Cabana here, and in a superb match, it's Ricochet who goes over against Colt Cabana in 18 minutes and 43 seconds. Ricochet gets the pinfall finish here and gets defense number 1 of his Wrestle 1 Championship reign. A 75 in performance for Ricochet and a 57 for Colt Cabana and a 68 minute match overall. Not bad at all. Then we go into our next segment here where Paul Heyman says that because Sami Callihan decided to attack and injure Takahashi tonight, the match will be filled up. The match itself will be filled with Sami Callihan taking on Paul Heyman's enforcer and his beast Brock Lesnar. So that will be happening there on tonight. It's an 81-minute segment there, very good indeed. Then we go into our next one here where Alex Shelley takes on Drew Galloway, and in a decent match it's Drew Galloway who defeats Alex Shelley in 12 minutes 15 seconds by pinfall with a Future Shock DDT. Not bad at all. 54 in performance there for Alex Shelley and a 62 for Drew Galloway. 56-minute match overall, not bad. We see a video play here where where the Young Bucks, where we see highlights from last month's show when the Young Bucks attacks Motor City Machine Guns and beats them down, and really that is just to remind people of that. Excuse me. 48-minute segment, not bad. We'll go into the next segment here. The Young Bucks take on the Bravado Bulls in their debut match, and about that had good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd. It's the Young Bucks who go over here against the Bravado Bulls in 8 minutes 51 seconds when Matt Jackson defeats Harlem Bravado by pinfall with a more bang for your buck. 80 in performance there for both the Young Bucks and a 48 for Harlem Bravado, and Lance Bravado picks up a 49. Not bad at all. 66-minute segment overall. Then we see a video which shows Sami Callihan attacking Takahashi, and kind of shows why this match is about to happen. So 40-minute segment, not bad. But then in the match itself, in a 59-minute match, and it's an exceptional match, Brock Lesnar goes over Sami Callihan. Sami Callihan is able to last just over 12 minutes with Brock Lesnar before he takes another F5 and loses the match. 62-minute in-ring performance for Sami Callihan, but it was an 80 in-ring performance for Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is improving in technical skills and performance skills. Sami Callihan is improving in performance skills. 59-minute match, well, not bad. Then we go into our main event here, which is a 58-minute main event, not bad at all. And in a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, with Cody Rhodes, who goes over on Rob Van Dam here in 17 minutes 52 seconds by pinfall with a crossroads. Cody Rhodes wins the WWN World Heavyweight Championship. Now, it didn't say this in the little description thing here, but we did put it in that he won by cheating, so he probably uses the rope, something like that. He uses under that. He uses he cheats to win, essentially. He uses cheating tactics to win, and that is how we are going to justify the rubber match, the decider, and which will be on the next show. Which I just want to make sure. Yep. So next show will be WWN Live, and in the main event we will have. Now we will sort of do a segment hyping it on the next show, but we will put this into but we will book it here now. So Cody Rhodes will be taking on Rob Van Dam, and Rob Van Dam will have another chance to get that title back. But as far as that goes, he cheats to win, and that is why Rob Van Dam will be getting another chance to, to go up against Cody Rhodes. 62 with the in-ring performance for Cody Rhodes, 54 for Rob Van Dam. Not bad. And Cody Rhodes is improving his performance skills, not bad. 58 with it main event. And in a 62 with it segment to end the show, after the match we see Cody Rhodes celebrate in the ring, and he takes the celebration way too far. So yeah, decent enough. And that show there, 61 minute show overall, very good. Roy Gulak was used too much though, but the show increases our popularity in 45 regions. Let's make a speech. And the three people who need to get this is gonna be Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson, and Brock Lesnar. So yeah, they are all going to be told that they are awesome, because they are, after all three of them getting an 80-minute performance each. Brock Lesnar seemed pleased, as did Nick Jackson, as did Matt Jackson. So I didn't do as much building up to the next show as I wanted to, but that's fine. Unfortunately, we had to put a few segments in there for justification purposes, but that's fine. I'm happy enough with that show, and the next show should be very good. We will what other matches will we have on the next show? Well, we are going to have the Young Bucks compete once again, sort of with the gimmick of they are challenging for the for a potential title shot sort of idea. So we're gonna go with that. They'll probably demand that title shot, that potential match though. We will have obviously the main event, Rob Van Dam, Cody Rhodes rematch. Tessa Blanchard will be competing to take the Festus Championship away from her. We'll probably throw in a Ricochet match in there, defending the title. But we will need to have a match for Matt Sydal probably. Of course, Matt Sydal is gonna be sort of well, what were we gonna do with Matt Sydal actually? Kind of close him off, didn't we? With the kind of ended his chance to get the title once again, didn't we? With the some tea with the title shot against Adam Cole that he lost. But anyway, Nicole Matthews wants a pay rise. I'm not really sure why, but sure, we'll give you some of it anyway. Drew Galloway gets an extension offer. Really good luck leaves. Time to heal. Okay, that's Matt Jackson. Gets a TV rating of 0.19. That's good. A lot of eyes on the product. Will Ospreay can't sell anything worth a damn in my opinion. The kid needs to learn how to work. Well, okay. But anyway, close that down regardless. I'd like to have a look at our progress here. Oh no. Track progress. Kind of going quite steady there, but anyway. Let's see. We need to change that schedule over. Open calendar. Yep, next week should be fine then. So we'll go ahead and do that. Week 3. Save and exit. That's that done. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's pre-book a few matches here. Let me get myself repositioned on my chair. We are gonna go ahead and put in a match here. Teams, the Young Bucks can go up against maybe the Hooligans. Let's go for them. Let's go for that. Let's book in another match here. Sami Callihan needs match, doesn't he? So we'll give him a match. And let's have him go up against Drew Galloway maybe. Now we're trying to actually build Drew Galloway up from his kind of loss. So we'll go with Colt Cabana here. And we can do that. No, let's not do that. Let's go. Using the mid card maybe. Upper mid. Right, Matt Sydal. Do we want to go with Matt Sydal? Yes, we do. Right. So here's the gimmick. It's a Wrestle 1 Championship qualifier. Wrestle 1 qualifier. I think that's spelled wrong, but I don't really care at this point. So Sami Callihan is going up against Matt Sydal here. The winner of that match will go on to face, who do you call him? Think Ricochet for the Wrestle 1 Championship. That's the gimmick. Now, let's see. Let's go with a women's match in and an extra women's match in there. We'll go with Nicole Matthews. We'll give you a match. And we'll put you up against Elizabeth Maria Monroe. Yep. Let's go with that. And finally, let's see storylines. No, all the storylines are covered actually, so go for another exhibition match, and it will be a triple threat match. Just a way to kind of, no, it won't, it'll be a fatal 4-way match. Just a way to kind of show off more than just the one person. Okay, right, so we'll put Drew Galloway into that. And then we'll go with, actually we'll just go with the lower mid card, maybe not. Wow, Chris Sabin is a lower mid card, that's insane. So you see Takahashi can compete, I think, is the way it is, but we're not going to have him compete. Chuck Taylor maybe. Let's go Fred, and maybe let's go Sabin actually as well. So we're not going to go in there. There we go. That's a good card there. So we have the main event, Cody Rhodes taking on Rob Van Dam. Drew Galloway will be taking on Chuck Taylor, Fred and Chris Sabin. The first two will be defending her title against Tessa Blanchard. Nicole Matthews will challenge Mary Elizabeth Monroe. The Young Bucks will go up against the Hooligans, and Sami Callihan and Matt Sydal will compete for an opportunity to go up against Ricochet for the title. That seems pretty good there. I'm happy with that, and that is what we're going to do. So thank you very much for watching this one, but that's going to end it here. So goodbye.